Hi everybody, Sanbod and welcome to my channel. Listen you guys, if you are here for the first time, you haven't subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed. This is Reality Buzz TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. So listen you guys, one of the things that we saw in the trailer of Uthando Nesthembu is that Mseleku lands in the hospital. They must call Uthando the bold and the beautiful, okay? Because the way that Mseleku is going to be acting this season. Listen, you guys, from the information that we had got before we even saw the trailer a long time ago, when people thought that we were lying, that Mseleku was in the hospital, is that he had what looked like a minor stroke. Okay, and then after the incident, okay, when it happened, he was rushed to the hospital, and then after a few days he was discharged. That is the reason that you have seen Mseleku wearing glasses now, and I've seen it on his Instagram, is because his eyesight was affected. I know I had one person in the comment section say, yes, it is possible that after you've had a stroke, your eyesight is affected, okay? So now it looks like, you guys, we are going to be seeing that on Uthando Nesthembu. Okay, season 8. Now here's the thing, you guys, we are going to be watching very closely, because when the story took place, when it was released that he was in the hospital, there was a lot going on with Musa Mseleku. It was around the time that the Musa Mseleku interview took place, and also there were rumors at the time that they had just finished shooting the show. So it didn't feel like that scene would have been part of the show, because we had already heard that they had shot the show and they were done with the show. Okay, it just seemed like it must be something that happened maybe just outside of the show. Now, did I expect to see it on season 8? I did not think it was going to make it for season 8. Okay, but we have seen Uthando Nesthembu go back and forth in terms of shooting the scenes. If they feel like they want to slot something in there to offer some kind of an explanation, they would do it for us. So listen, you guys, I believe that Musa Mseleku did have that minor stroke. I believe that he did land in the hospital, only because there are receipts that he really was in the hospital. But what I'm doubting is that scene that we are going to see on Uthando Nesthembu is the actual scene. Like it's the thing, it's the one when he really was in the hospital, So I think when we are watching the season, that's when we really are going to see, is he acting or not? Because like I said, you guys, there are things that when they are happening, there's no way that you are smiling and looking like you're happy and all of that, okay? When you usually in the hospital, you look like, when people say somebody walks through the door, you look like, I really want to get out of here. That's the thing about the hospital. No matter how fancy the hospital is, it's like no matter how nice the food is, but it's like I really just want to go home, because there's no place like home. So I saw like a snippet of him. Maybe I would just take and put it on this video, where I'm like, why is he looking so happy while in the hospital, this guy? Okay. So there are possibilities that there is not the actual, let's say I go through an accident and then everything happened around the accident. And now when I'm shooting a reality show, I'm thinking, wow, that could have been such a nice storyline had we had cameras around when that happened. So we're like, okay, let's just act it out. Let's just act like it happened now. Okay. And or we are like, okay, the accident happened, but wouldn't it have been nice if it happened when we were shooting the show? And we're like, listen, bring back the cameras, let's do a reenactment, and then let's go see how we slot it in the show. So that's why I said the other time, you guys, that as I like the fact that we are going to be getting 2 episodes per week, but we have to manage our expectations, because we might have 24 episodes of nothing. We might actually have 24 episodes of nothing, because we've already seen number 5. They revealed her. We know that at some point Uzombatiswa, we know Mseleku lands in the hospital. What else is going to, you understand what I mean? What is going to make 24 episodes? That's what I'm wondering, because it's very hard to get 14 episodes of a reality show. Now you have 24 episodes, you have 2 episodes a week, okay? What are you going to be doing to make sure that each and every episode is just as good as, like the episode today is as good as the episode last week, okay? So I think we need to manage our expectations, because I feel like some of these things that we're going to see on the show will be them just acting, okay? Because tell me why Abongo is there by the sea now praying, like I think this isn't they're going to tell us Ugutu Lona has a gift, to Abonga has a gift. So there are things that I think they're going to be dropped randomly just to make, just to make content, so that the content is enough for 24 seasons. So that hospital scene, you guys, I'm going to be watching closely, because I do suspect, that yes, he did go into the hospital, but I suspect that is not the scene. This is not the actual time that he was in the hospital. So it might be a reenactment. Also, the wives do come to see him in the hospital, and they do look like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, the things we have to do for this man. They do look like that, The way that they are walking so slow, and Umangwabe with the backyard. I don't have a smoke back here. Like, they're like, I should say in pay, like, yeah, so special. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, kune funny about this coming season, but nonetheless, you guys, I'm looking forward to it, because with Utando Nestombe, there's just always a lot to talk about, okay? And also, what I didn't mention on MaKhumalo video was that MaKhumalo says that she feels like number 5 has nothing to do with her. I think MaKhumalo was not informed, you guys, about number 5. And I think because MaKhumalo uvuma yonke into, Mseleku doesn't take the time to sit down with her and inform her about certain things. Maybe that's why she's even upset about, not being given the recognition for respecting Mseleku, but I'm like, but you've done it to yourself, because if you say yes to everything that this man wants to do, then does he really need to inform you about anything? Because you're going to say yes anyway, you're not going to challenge anything. So it's like she's done it to herself, where she has taught him it's okay to do such things. So I do feel like maybe MaKhumalo was not appropriately informed about number 5. That's why she says also number 5 has nothing to do with him. Because one thing we know about MaKhumalo is that she did not have a problem with number 5 coming. She had issues with her, but not really, But the fact that she's saying, listen, I don't think that she has anything to do with me. I don't think MaKhumalo is going to be giving up her days. Like she did with Mangwabe. Remember, she said that she spent the whole year without Mseleku spending in the night at her house, because she had to make that sacrifice for Umangwabe. Lo Mangwabe manje usedelela. The way I love Mangwabe, shame. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about. Anyway, tell me if you saw the trailer and you saw that scene, Mseleku on the hospital, or in the hospital, at the hospital, in the hospital bed, whatever the English is. Anyway, guys, if you saw that scene, tell me how you feel about it, because it did make me feel like after a stroke. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure that you like it before you're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.